What do I mean by understanding the familiar? When you're making decisions about the products, the tools within your educational environments, what I want you to do is take a hard look at what you've been doing historically, the decisions you've been making. Look at the products that are in your spaces. Look at your spaces. Think about the things you've been doing, and I want you to take each one of these pieces as you're selecting and making decisions. Analyze aspects of these tables or desks. Let's just take a desk chair combo as an example. Many of us sat in those. Many of us probably did not prefer to sit in those. They're very uncomfortable. I want you to take a look at each piece, and I want you to think about, okay, what is great about this product and what probably could be improved. And then we start thinking about the space that's in front of us in terms of how much area we need to do the work that we're trying to accomplish, how mobile the product is, how flexible it is, can it stack, can it easily get out of the way, various pieces and parts, can it organize in such a way to actually support the work we're trying to accomplish, can it support a flipped classroom, can it support agile learning spaces or collaborative or project-based, et cetera, et cetera. When you're looking at these pieces, try not to replicate what you've had just because it feels comfortable, it's familiar. And we do that naturally. A lot of times when we go out and buy something, we might just change the color and think that that is successful change. But what we're talking about now is not even close to that. And I want to make sure that when you put children and teachers in places where they're going to be successful, I want you to make sure you take a good look at what you have and improve on that, not just flip it out to something that's going to just be a little different. The course of some of the work that I'm doing, when I land at these places and they're telling me, please help us understand why exactly the teacher isn't coming off a front of room or why we can't configure this space differently. A lot of times it has to do with the fact that they just gravitated in their decision to something that was very familiar to them and comfortable. Sometimes we have to take a little discomfort to get to that next level. And that's what I want you to focus on as you're taking a look at your decisions to not only initiate change, but can we sustain this work? Because a lot of times in our communities, we get one chance to get it right. And whatever decision we make, sometimes it's going to stay there for 20 or 50 years.